holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy,
Stand if you're able. You know, this is the disco part of our service. We like to dance. If you're into it, it's good to see you. And clapping is good. Here we go. How can I serve today, sweet Spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I may understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. How can I serve today, sweet Spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I may understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. How can I change? How can I change today, sweet Spirit? How can I change today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I may understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Who needs my love? Who needs my love today, sweet Spirit? Who needs my love today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I may understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. How can I share? How can I share today, sweet Spirit? How can I share today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I may understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Now say hello to your neighbor. Give a smile. Hug if you're into it. Handshake. How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I may understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go.
All right, good morning. Oh, you look beautiful today. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Parker. My name is David Howard, and I have the distinct privilege of serving as the minister here. So just want to say welcome on this beautiful day. You know, I had not heard that lyric, who needs love today? Who needs my love today? Needs my love today. So let's take a moment and just think about that, and just think about who or what really needs your love today, needs love today. And breathe into your heart and just feel the energy of that divine love that is expressing as you. And just as you breathe out, breathing that love out of your heart, surrounding that person or situation, really just asking and listening. Who needs love today? And it may be you. You may be the one who really needs that love today, and so surround yourself in that love. How may I serve today? Who needs love today? And so we celebrate that. And we are each expressions of that divine love. And so now breathe it all right back into your heart, grounding yourself in that love and sharing that love with each one who is in this space today. And so it is. Thank you for that. So I have a few things I want to share with you this morning that are happening here, things that are happening. One is that next week, immediately following our service, we have our annual picnic. And we won't have food here, but there'll be plenty of food there. It's at Creekside Rec Center at Stroh Ranch. I have no idea. Is there an address for that? Okay. It'll be It'll be posted in the bulletin. Okay, 5 minutes from here. So we'll just all walk there together maybe or something like that. No, I'm just kidding about that. We will be providing fried chicken, sliders, and coleslaw, but we ask that you, if you want to bring some salads or anything else you might want to bring, your drink, whatever you want to drink, and rainy. Okay, yeah, we do want to know how many people to expect. So if you haven't signed up that you're going to come, please do that before you leave today so we know how many people to expect. And we're going to have a cornhole competition, in case anybody's interested in that. Yay! So we'll have lots of fun next week. Let's see. I just want to remind everyone that we want to be respectful and in integrity with the space that we lease here from the school. And I know many of you may not even know what that is. And so we lease this space here. We have the use of the kitchen and 2 classrooms in the back. So we just ask that you honor that and don't be going upstairs and all the other spaces. It's a beautiful space. There's lots of space, and we know we like to roam, but we want to be in integrity with what we lease here from the school. And so just ask that you honor that and invite everyone else to honor that as well. We do have some classes that will be starting pretty soon. I want to invite Hans Bennis up to announce class that's coming up real soon.
Good morning. A week and a half from now, getting to know you, Christ realized, will become a reality. It starts August 16th from 10 to 12 at Dr. Vern's place. And the Thursday class is August 17th from 10 to 12. That'll be via Zoom. I have created some QR codes, so if you have a smartphone, you can meet me back there and you can sign up today. It's $105 unless it's your first time. The first-time students, it's half, 50% off. So come see me back there, and we're going to have a good time. Thank you.
Yay, thank you. And Pam, you have something to announce as well.
I'm going to hold a couple workshops, Miracle of the Horse, in my backyard with my amazing horse magic. It's an opportunity to step into the world of the horse with your feet on the ground, no needed to know how to ride or experience. It's a wonderful experience to witness the connection between horses and people, and it's an opportunity that I think you will enjoy. I hope to see you September 2nd and September 9th, so I'll be doing 2 days. Well, the 2nd is Labor Day, it's the Labor Day weekend. It's a Saturday, and then the 9th, and of course it's weather permitting, and we may have to set up some rain check dates, but this is it for now. 10 to 12.
Thank you, Pam. Go ahead, sorry.
10 to whenever.
And there are flyers on the table at the Learning Center table back there, so please take one of those with you as well. And I will be facilitating, along with Shirley, Beyond Limits, which is one of the foundational classes for Centers for Spiritual Living, and that's going to start on September 14th. It will be virtual, and it will be on Thursday evenings from 6:30 to 9:30. It's a 10-week class. So it is an investment in your own growth and understanding of the principles, foundational principles of science of mind. So I invite you to do that. There's a sign-up sheet over there on the table as well. And so I think it's going to be an exciting time. I'm looking forward to it. It's a great class. I also want to remind you that we have men's ministry group that's starting. We're meeting, next? The 27th. And there's a sign-up sheet over there. Bob Duvall, right here. If you have any questions about that, men who want to be a part of that group, please sign up. There's also a women's ministry group. What's that? At the Learning Center. Okay, at the Learning Center. Sorry about that. There's also a women's ministry group. Jeanette and Pam are the ones who are leading that. So there's also a sign-up table, sign-up sheet for that. Okay, you get to sign up for all sorts of things today. So please avail yourself of that. I want to remind you too that we have a prayer request box. The box sits at the back as you leave. So anything that you'd like to have prayer for, please put that in the box and know that these prayer requests will be prayed over. And if you see people around with their white stoles on, they are practitioners. And if you would like prayer following the service, please just go up to one of those people and ask them to sit with you. There are chairs in the back, or you can go in one of the rooms in the back as well, and they will pray with you. And so I invite you to hold that as well. And anybody who might be here for the first time or hasn't yet filled out a welcome card, they're over here on the table as well, so we invite you to do that. All right, I think we can breathe now. So now I want to invite Colleen up to share a reading with us this morning.
Well, I'm delighted to get to do the reading because how many of you know today is National Friendship Day?
Did not know that.
Whoa. Isn't it great? I rolled out the red carpet so all my friends could come in today. So thanks for coming. So you might recall that I've got a favorite book. Does anyone remember my favorite book from a few weeks ago? Does anyone recognize this one? Living Science of Mind. I thought it was most appropriate for today because since we're going to talk about passion in life, passion includes the passion for life, right? So let's take a look at what we need for our reminders about passion in life. So the first reminder that came out of the book today that I thought was most appropriate: we are wise when we remove all barriers from our imagination and come to the Spirit of truth with a childlike mind, expecting to receive good. So with that, I thought I would then take us to another reading where we talk about actually the spirituality of conviction. Conviction to experience our science of mind principles. I know that I am one with life. I now understand that life itself is perfect, complete, that there is a spiritual presence and a divine unity running through everything. I understand how it is that this divine unity personifies itself through all people. I see clearly how this is the divine unity that operates every form and animates every event. I am conscious of this divine presence at the very center of my own soul. It is the reality of myself. This reality is strong, positive, certain, confident, creative, and whole. I see that the reality with me it's the same reality in all people, whomever I might meet, and that the reality with them responds to the reality within me. Therefore, in our human greeting, there is a divine unity. All my human relationships, all my friends here, are established in that divine unity. All of my relationships, all of them flow with it. You flow with it as my friends. There's no fear. There's no sense of inferiority. I am conscious of my ability to meet every situation and to pursue my passions. I am conscious of my ability to meet every person with perfect frankness, perfect openness, and in complete understanding. Moreover, I know that every person wishes me well. Every situation which I experience tends to promote all well-being, to increase my happiness and self-expression, and all the good that there is. It's all good today. So know this for all of us. My faith in good is complete. My union with life is perfect. And I shall always meet appreciation, helpfulness, encouragement, and certainty. This is the law of manifesting itself in my experience today, tomorrow, and always. And so it is.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, oh, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, oh, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. So get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. To the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul.
So we take this opportunity now to stop the busyness of our morning, of our minds, and simply settle in. Right where we are, we come into the now moment. As we feel the chair that supports this physical form, we breathe deeply and feel the connection with the air that we breathe. We breathe deeply into this moment, deeply into our hearts. And we say with great confidence, get ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to dive in to that deepest kind of love, the sweetest kind of life that is ready to live itself in its fullness, in me and through me and as that which I am. And so we breathe into that. Right there at the center of your being, that flame of the soul, that spark of the divine. And I invite you to take a moment and really breathe into it, touch it, feel into it. Allow yourself to have that experience, not just with the mind, but with every fiber of your being. Allow every cell to awaken unto that truth, that there is that which is living as me in this human form. And I am ready to dive into that and to know it and to allow it and to be it so that it does become so in my lived experience. Get ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to say yes to that. To God expressing in me as me. I'm ready to allow everything else to fall away so that that light is all I know. That truth is all I know. That I know that sweet life, the deepest kind of love, and I'm ready to be it. And so allow yourself to be present with yourself, your body, your heart, your mind. And just feel that passion that wants to express itself as the very essence of who you are. And notice any resistance that might come up. And don't push it away, but allow it to be, and just see if you can surrender that to the flame. As we go into a short time in silence, allow whatever is there to be there without resistance. And feel that light and love, fire of passion. Feel that fire, that heat rising in you, rising into your mind, opening you up, allowing it to flow from the top of your head out. Allow it to move downward through the bottom of your feet and grounding it in the earth. Know that you are the very center of that life as you open and allow it and embody it. And breathe once again deeply into your heart. Feel your body tingling with that fire, that flame of passion. Feel the chair that supports your body. Feel the energy of this gathering supporting you in living that passion with wild abandon. And with this next breath, come back into this space, back into the room, and feel in yourself. Just allow a smile to come to your face. And so it is.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, get ready, my soul. Get ready. Trace a line in the sand, forming places where I am sure to land. You make me the shape I'm in you, and then you begin again like music from a violin, molding this melody into my bones and into my skin like clay, like clay. And you find stone and you carve above to below. See a line and you make right from the wrong. You make me the shape I'm in you, and you begin again like music from a violin, molding this melody into my bones and into my skin like clay, like clay. You mold me like clay, turns that'll wind me up, curves that'll carve me out of nothing. I am something, hands that'll sculpt me from rock, that'll soften as clay. I am something, I am from a violin, molding this melody, molding this melody into my bones and into my skin like clay, like clay, like clay.
Thank you, Laura and guys. So one thing I forgot to mention, and I want to mention it, is that the beautiful altar table today was created by Caroline Trineri. She's back in the back. And today is her birthday, right? Yeah, happy birthday, Caroline. Yeah, happy birthday. And the table really is in honor of her heritage and her heritage with the New Thought movement, Science of Mind, and Unity. So we appreciate that. So happy birthday. And happy birthday to anyone else whose birthday is today. Anyone? So, a lot of echo today. Today, as you might have guessed, today is about passion. We are Centers for Spiritual Living annual theme for 2023 is Living Out Loud.
Out loud!
Yay! And this month's theme is passion and purpose. And I have to be really honest with you. I had some resistance to this topic. When I saw it was passion and purpose, I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to talk about passion and purpose? Because I had this idea that people who live with passion are those people that jump out of bed every morning, just can't wait to get going, always driving, always creating, always doing, always on fire for life. And I thought, oh, that is not me. I don't bound out of bed every morning, can't waiting to get started. And I thought, oh, man. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll go to maybe I'll find a reading. Maybe I'll find somebody who can speak to me about what passion is. And people have a lot of ideas about what passion is. And I went to different sources, and I read the Science of Mind magazine and some of the articles in there, and I thought, yes, and. Yes, and. And so I love living with and in the question. And I'm asking those questions. What is this thing that we call passion, and why is it important? Why are we talking about it? And so as I decided, okay, I'm just going to ask. I'm going to meditate, I'm going to ask and listen. And what came to me was that passion is like that flame, the holy flame. You may even call it the Holy Spirit. But that holy fire that burns within us, just like the reading from Living the Science of Mind talked, it's in every one of us. There's not one of us that is not filled with that fire, filled with that passion, filled with the Holy Spirit, if you will. And as I thought about that, what came to me was, many of you know the story of Moses. from the Hebrew Scriptures, where Moses is tending the sheep of his father-in-law, and then he goes up to Mount Horeb, and he hears the voice that says, "Moses, Moses," and he turns, and there's the burning bush. This burning bush that is on fire, but the bush is not consumed by the fire. And so the bush, says, "Come closer, come closer." And Moses turns and he listens to the bush. And the voice says, "Go and free these children who are in bondage in Egypt, and lead them to the promised land." And Moses says, "Well, by what authority am I going to do that?" And the voice says, "The I am. I am that I am." Now, when we look at these stories in the Bible metaphysically, what we're doing is really looking at, okay, how does that apply in my life? How can I see this story as something that's going on for me or might go on for me? So I want to invite you today to imagine right here, right now, in this very moment, in your life, whatever you're doing. I know you're sitting here in this room right now, but imagine you're in your daily life, tending your sheep, whatever that is for you. It might be your job, it might be your children, it might be whatever it is that you do during the day. And all of a sudden, you get this desire to stop and meditate. Listen. Go within. Go to that higher place in consciousness where you connect consciously with that power, the source, just like Moses did. And imagine that you're in that place, that quiet place, all by yourself, listening for spirit, for guidance. And all at once you hear your name being called. Something is calling to you to come closer, to listen, to hear. And so it's not that you turn away, but you turn within. Because that fire, that holy flame that's represented in that story by the burning bush is right here, not out there. It's right here within you. And we get busy with our daily lives. We get busy doing the things that we think we're supposed to do. And yes, they're important. Many of them are very important. But what is more important than anything is for us to be in the connection with that voice that is always calling us home, calling us back, calling us into union, communion and union with it, with our true self. And I believe it is that fire that, just like it called to Moses, that said, "Come closer." And you know what else it says in the story? Take off your sandals. Take off your sandals, because this is holy ground. This is holy ground. So stop depending on what you think you know. Stop depending on what the world would tell you is true. Stop depending on what other people tell you you're supposed to do. Stop depending solely on your physical senses. And listen with your deeper senses. See with true vision. And feel into that place. You know, we talk about people who have these gifts of clairaudience and clairvoyance and clairsentience and clairconscience and all these ideas that we have. Well, guess what? We all have those. We all have those. We've just shut them down. So that voice, I believe, is calling to us to open ourselves up to a new way of knowing, a new way of listening, a new way of seeing. And it is that fire, that passion that's calling us. And metaphysically, it's calling us to go deep within and free ourselves. Free ourselves from all of the bondage that we have allowed to hold us down, to hold us back, to keep us from living that fire, that passion that wants to live through us. It's calling us to the promised land, people. Yeah. It's calling us to the promised land. That land that flows with milk and honey. The deepest kind of love, the sweetest kind of life. It's calling us to live it. To do what is necessary to free ourselves. And sometimes that does mean going deep into ourselves and being willing to let go. And yeah, I mean, sometimes we're like some of the Israelites who said, no, you know, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll just stay here. And sometimes we start out on the journey for listening and following, and all of a sudden we think, oh, this is way too much. That Red Sea is showing up. Whatever is blocking us, no, I'm going to go back. I go back to my comfort zone. But we're called to live that passion, live that fire out loud. To be willing to be in that holy place. Union with our very soul, our very spirit. To truly, I also think about passion as, when we feel the passion, some of us may remember the passion we felt when we met our beloved. That first little sign of infatuation, passion, excitement, where we can't wait to be with them. Everything is more beautiful. Everything is more exciting. We just want to get to know them. We want to let them know us. We want to be with them all the time. We can't wait to be with them. Does anybody remember that? Yes. What if we felt that way for our very souls? What if we really allowed ourselves to feel that kind of passion and intimacy and connection with our souls? Where we couldn't wait to take time to spend in the quiet and the silence to get to know. Sometimes in your relationships, you think you know your partner. You've been with them so long, you just know them. You know what they're going to say. You know what they're going to do. You know what they're going to react, and you know what they think. well, what about curiosity? What do you have to give me? What can I give you? How can I serve? Can you imagine that, really? I mean, I'm kind of getting excited. Think about it. Just being in that place of, oh, I just want to know everything about you. I want to know everything. And I want to be in that place of union. I invite you to maybe practice that this week some. Meet your spirit. Take the time to go within, to listen, to hear the call that says, come closer. The place you stand is holy ground. And I want to help guide you into what is your purpose. We'll talk more about that next week. But what is your purpose? And I want to say, it's important to know, I believe, that our soul, our spirit, that fire, that flame within us will never lead us into any purpose that is not in alignment with who we are. It will never call us into something that we are not or will not be equipped to do. I once heard that God doesn't equip the call. God doesn't call the equipped. God equips the called. So just like Moses was called, he said, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that, right? But listen for what that call is calling you to do. Ask that question. How can I serve? How can I serve life? And the other thing I want to share about that, I believe, is that that call will never call you to something that is solely just for you. It will never call you to violence. It will never call you to judgment. It will never call you to anything that is solely self-serving. It will only call you to love. It will only call you from the heart. It will only call you to purpose that is to serve creation, to serve life, to serve God, to serve each other. I believe that. And so, if you think you hear a call or something other than that, listen again. Because I believe, again, that passion is that universal holy fire. And that each of us has within us a spark of that flame. And because of that, we are one and yet diverse in our expression, in what we have to give, how we can serve. So listen for the call. Open your heart, open your mind, open those senses, your third eye, your heart center, your chakras. Open up and receive from a different dimension what is yours to be, to do. I think passion is so much more about being than it is about doing. And trust that it is the I am that I am, which some translations say it should be I am that which I will be. I am that which I will be, calling you to be it. So I invite you to trust that, play with that, listen to that this week, and awaken yourself to the passion that burns as you. So I invite you to take a breath, breathe into that place within you. And I invite you to see, to feel, to sense into, with your deeper senses, that flame, holy fire, Holy Spirit that burns within you. And with every breath, I invite you to allow that flame to grow brighter, stronger. Allowing that flame to burn through anything that is holding you back. Allow that flame to call your name. Allow yourself to remove your ideas of how it should be, how it should show up, what you should hear, what you should see, what you should feel. And just allow yourself to be on holy ground. Holy ground, and listen to the voice. You may hear it, you may see it, you may sense it, you may feel into it. Reawakening within you as you and hear that voice calling to you, I am that which I will be. I will be that which I am and will be that which I am here to be as you expressing. As you open and allow, free yourself. Free yourself from the bondage that you have allowed to keep you down, to keep you from living the passion that is here to express as you. And I know that we use the word Lord in New Thought very differently. Lord represents this idea of the self-existent one, or the I am. And so with that in mind, I invite you to say aloud, here I am, Lord. Here I am, Lord. Here I am, Lord. Breathe it, ground it. Embody it. Be it. For it truly is that which you are. And so it is. Thank you. Oh yeah. So, so this is a time in our service where we do have the opportunity to give, to share, to bless this ministry, this center, with our financial gifts and offerings. So I know many of you give in other ways, electronically, you give recurringly, and we do appreciate that. So I invite you, if you did that, hold that in your hands, hold it, symbolically in your hands. If you're going to share something today, I invite you to hold that in your hands. Hold it right there in front of your heart and allow that love energy to move from your heart into that gift, knowing that you are giving from love, as love, to love. And so we celebrate our willingness to share from our good. We know that we are blessed as we give, and know that we receive as we give. And we are grateful. And so it is. Amen.
This one may get you to you dancing. Yeah. And there's a singing part at the end we'll do. She always sings about the night. Sometimes you wonder if everything's alright, but the voice is loud and clear and always about something you need to hear. She's the lady of the wind, living and standing in the shadows of once been still. She's making her dreams come true. Fortune's alive in me and you. These are our voices, oh yeah. Our voices. It's you and me and everything in between our voices. Here's the part we'll sing together. Here we go. It's you and me and everything in between. 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 We'll sing that again later. Where the fire of the heart and all of forever in a brand new start, reclaiming what's always been, writing our days on that way. These are voices, oh yeah. Our voices. It's you and me and everything in between our voices. These are voices. Our voices. Yeah. It's you and me and everything in between our voices. Let's sing together. It's you and me and everything in between. It's you and me and everything in between. Oh, you and me and everything in between. It's you and me. Come on, Alan, why don't you do a little solo? Tell her you need her. Tell her you'd really, really love to meet her. Stomping our feet to the music, wine dripping down from a glass, maybe later. Drawing up possibilities, living through lifetimes past. Woo! These are voices. Our voices. It's you and me and everything in between our voices. These are voices. Our voices. It's you and me and everything in between. There's that part. You and me and everything in between. You and me and everything in between. and me and everything in between. You and me and everything in between. Our voices, these are voices. It's you and me and everything in between. Yeah. It's you and me and everything in between. It's you and me and everything in between. It's you and me and everything in between.
Catherine leaned over and said, "That's an example of passion right there." Thank you for that, all of you. Thank you. So I invite you to stand if you're willing and able to do that, and let us breathe into the flow of that divine life, that holy fire and flame that is moving in us, through us, as us. And we know that it shows up for us in manifestation in so many different ways as we open and allow it to be. And we're grateful for how it shows through us, through these gifts and tithes and offerings this morning. We know that they are expressions of love and they are received in love. We are grateful. We are blessed. And let us say together, and so it is. Amen. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. So go out this week knowing that you are blessed and knowing that you are a blessing, and go out and share that with your world today and for this week. Thank you for being here today. You are a blessing to me, and I appreciate you. So have a wonderful week.
Amen. How can I serve today, sweet Spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I may understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Who needs my love today, sweet Spirit? Who needs my love today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I may understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you